Last speaker is another Western student and another survivor. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Brett McFarland.
I'm a lot more nervous, so I have to have a podium because I wrote out something. How's everyone doing tonight? So I'm Brett, and I was actually here 2 years ago, and I actually remember where I was standing. I was actually in the top right over there. How you doing? And I was like one of you guys. I was listening to people come up and talk about how they've been affected and diagnosed with the disease of cancer. And strangely enough, I'm standing up here 2 years later on the opposite side of it, I guess. And this past summer, I was diagnosed with spinal tumor, which went down from about like upper neck to my mid back. Which I learned that if I didn't have the surgery, I'd become paralyzed from the neck down. And if I even did the surgery, there's a 1% chance I actually would be wake up from the surgery with no movement. But that'll be the last depressing thing. I'll try and lighten the mood. But it's really weird because when you hear it, you don't. You just kind of sit there and you hear a loud buzzing sound. And it's really hard to describe, but you just feel your whole world caving in. Now at 21, we're supposed to be figuring out who we're supposed to be, what we're going to actually do in life. And instead, I had to actually face this for the next summer about wondering if I was going to become paralyzed after the surgery. And that was probably the hardest part. I'd read the statistics before. I always found it weird when people say, "Oh, I never thought this could happen to me," because I'd seen the statistics about 1 in 2 men in their lifetime could develop cancer. But I stand here today saying, I never thought it could happen to me, simply because none of us really wake up in the morning and say, "Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to get a tumor one day." It's not how, that's not how we're programmed. So it's, really, it's when you're actually presented with the word that you're only, you find out your own mortality, that you're not this invincible person that you thought you were. I want to thank the team for actually letting me come here and speak today, and I think you guys should give yourselves a round of applause because, cancer can take a lot of things. It can take lives, and can take happiness. And in my case, it took my ability to run. I still can't run, so if there's ever like a Walking Dead situation, just make sure you're faster than me, and you'll be fine. But, this is something that no disease or cancer can take. This spirit to actually try and overcome it. And thank you.